cool. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Landing was a bit rough. Don't think Altera spotted me. Hit from their satellite, drop pod deployed with gusto. Huh. I wonder what happened, because in the last game you worked for Altera. Don't know why you're hiding from them in this one. So the flowers are looking at me, that's cool. Okay. Make my way over to that drop pod. Oh, we got some familiar fish, it seems like. Oh, they changed up the peeper fish a little bit. Alright, here we go. Oh, you can pin your resources that you, or your blueprints that you need. That's really cool. It's not like it's too much of a hassle to go into the menu and scroll through and look for it, but it's certainly a lot more convenient to just have it right on screen for you. Alright, let's see if I can gather up some materials, get myself started. Don't think I'm gonna need lead anytime soon, but okay. Okay. Let's head back in here real quick. What am I... Let's see, for a battery... Ribbon plants. Gotta find a ribbon plants. Okay. So let me pin that. That's so much more convenient than they had it set up in the first one.
New creature discovered.
Man, not used to being able to only be underwater for 45 seconds now. They fixed it though. Let's see if I can make anything yet. Just like, maybe like a survival knife or something. Need rubber for that. And to make rubber, creepvine seeds. Okay. So, they didn't change that blueprint at all from the old game, it looks like. Which means I just have to... Oh, there they are.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Dangerous weather approaching. That's new. What movie are you guys watching?
I don't know, it's a children's movie for sure, so I'm gonna watch it. We have options, like, so.
Okay. Cool, cool. Have fun.
New blueprint acquired.
A lot of weird noises. An emergency supply cache nearby. That's nice. I'll have to see if I can get over there without dying, because of course I decided for the first time I play this game to just put it on hardcore. Go for it. Okay, let's make some rubber. Gonna get a bottle of water. I thought I had another fish on me. And make our knife.
New creature discovered.
Okay. Gotta eat something before I get too far. There we go. Oh, looks like they have a bar now to tell you when things spoil. That's nice too. They didn't have that in the first one. You just looked at it at one point, it said it was decomposing, and now you're out of food. Sounds like a whale call. I'm excited to see some of the new creatures in this one. Alright, so there's that supply cache.
New
Data
technology
box.
acquired.
First aid. That's helpful. And some disinfected water. Okay. We'll just take that beacon with us so it stops doing its thing.
Acquired.
Oh, I'm going to drown. Not how I want my first playthrough of this to go. Drowning 14 minutes in. What are you? A Titan holefish. Okay. That's cool. He just gave me some free oxygen. Not sure how, but I'll take it. These little rays are interesting. And what are you? What the hell? A sea monkey. Oh, that must be the weather they were talking about. I still haven't found any of those ribbon plants. I wonder if they're on land. Fiber mesh, I would need 2 creepvine samples, and then I could get myself an oxygen tank so that I can hold my breath for longer. Another piece of silicone rubber for fins, that would be nice. It's a mohawk plant. You guys don't even have names. Oh, here we go. Ribbon plants. Now I can make my scanner, which will be real nice. One of the most, if not the most important tool in the game, so. Good battery. And build a scanner. Oh, that's cool too. I guess that's the battery life in that bar. It's really nice. They've definitely made a decent bit of improvements to the game, that's for sure. Alright, let's start scanning everything. Scan everything I can. We'll grab these guys so that we can make another battery. Okay, so I'd like to make a flashlight. So, oh, glass? That's gonna be tough. I'm gonna grab this bladderfish though and make myself a flotation device. The air bladder. And then I guess we'll go looking for quartz so that I can get a flashlight made. Let's see. Yeah, so it still takes quartz. I don't need that penned anymore. Okay. Penguin. Nice. Oh, hey. Quartz seems like it might be a lot easier to find in this one. It's a relief. Just a few things real early on that take quartz, and they don't really give you that much of it starting out in the original. Haven't noticed any bugs with it so far. Which, I mean, from everything I heard about the game before I picked it up, it was A lot of people are saying it's riddled with bugs, so I'm sure it's only a matter of time. But, so far so good. What's this? Oh, is that another ribbon plant? Cool, cool. Okay. Why is the sky so red? I don't like that. Looks like it's melting. Oh, there we go. Okay. What are these little guys? Alright, let's get a flashlight made. And then I want to get myself an oxygen tank. And that is just going to take some fiber mesh. So I'll get the stuff to make fins while I'm getting that too, because it's the same place. I want to say the creep vine stuff was right over here. Maybe. I guess not, because I don't remember seeing any of the icebergs when I was going to get creep vine before. Some real weird looking plants. Yeah, these guys are just chilling. I don't know. I must really have an issue with directions because it took me like 5 seconds to find creep vine before, and now I just can't. There it is. Okay, cool. So I need to get a couple of creep vine samples and 1 seed cluster, and I need to scan this guy. Oh my god. He stole my what did he steal? Did he just steal my flashlight that I just made? Oh. Okay. That's annoying. Interact? What? That's cool as hell. Okay, well, I'm not exactly ready to fight anything in this game yet, so I guess I'm just gonna have to, let that sea monkey keep my new flashlight. Which sucks, but don't really have a ton of other options. So, I'm gonna make some fiber mesh and a couple pieces of silicone. Now, get our oxygen tank and the fins.
New blueprint acquired.
Crystalline sulfur, that's a, I mean in the last one, that's a really late game material. So, I hope it's easier to find this time. Guess I'm gonna need to find a couple more quartz and another ribbon plant now that I need to build myself another flashlight already. Alright, got more ribbon plants. What? Oxygen plant? Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Oh, it looks like a sea glide fragment down there for me to get. Two more of those and I can build one. That'll be helpful. I don't see any metal salvage around, which for a lot of the original is the best way to get titanium until you're in like the real late game. So I really hope that I don't just have to break open an outcrop every time I need a piece of titanium. Well, a bunch of outcrops really, because I mean a lot of things in this game take a lot more than one, and not every outcrop's going to give you what you want. Oh, that should be the last sea glide fragment. Yep. Awesome.
New blueprint acquired.
Where's that weird looking piece of coral? There we go. Table coral. I mean, at least as far as the visuals of the game, they didn't leave anything to be desired. It looks fantastic. Okay. Head on back in here. Make a little bit of food. Okay. Did I ever find a second piece of glass? No. Or not glass, quartz. So I guess I gotta keep looking around for that. because flashlights in this game are invaluable. See, anything anywhere, maybe. Just one piece of quartz. That's all I'm looking for. Oh, no, never mind. From further away, that guy looked a lot like a little piece of quartz sticking out of the ground. Still give you titanium for extras? Yep. Okay. There we go. A lot of sea glide fragments.
New creature discovered.
Okay. Now, we're gonna make another battery, because I'm sure that's included in making the Sea Glide. And I'd like to get that done as soon as I can. Oh, that's not hard at all. Really. And let's make our glass. And our second flashlight in 30 minutes. Let's actually grab this stuff and just go ahead and make another battery while we're at it, because that's all I'm going to be using those plants for right now, and most of what I'm going to be using the copper for, so. And then take one more look at that. Titanium and lubricant. I've got titanium in here. So we just have to make some lubricant. Should be relatively easy. Already got the blueprint for that, so should just need to pick up another cluster of creepvine seeds. Do I still not remember where? I guess. We can go a little further this way and see, but it's looking like maybe I still don't know. Oh, okay, we've got some over here. Don't know if it's the same patch of it, but oh well. As long as it's a patch of it. That is not a noise I like. Oh. Got a distress call. I think just some voice acting being done will make this game sound or feel a lot more complete, but at least this early in, right now, it doesn't seem too bad either way. That's really my biggest complaint so far. I'll make an extra thing of lubricant just in case I need some more at some point. And Sea Glide. Alright, so we're going to put that in spot number 3. And let's get something to eat real quick. And we'll grab some water too. Alright, we are all set. What was I about to do? Was I gonna go take a look for that distress call? Maybe? It's not giving me a marker for it, so I might have to turn that on myself. No, there is no marker. Okay. So let's see. Distress call. Let's see. Emphasis on sounds like. Creature learned it from Altera. But it doesn't tell me anything about where it could be. Okay. Let's take a look at some of the fauna we've got here. So, penguin is less cuddly than it looks. Good to know. These guys are friendly, which I guess is why they'll let you ride them, which is super nice. Always love games where I can be friends with the wildlife. And then there's this asshole. Let's see. Can't believe it stole my flashlight. I'm upset about that. Okay. There's the door. Took me a second, but I got it. You know, this doesn't feel like it makes me that much faster. At least not compared to the ones in the last game. The Sea Glide in the last one didn't lose power this fast, and also really made you go flying through the water. Alright, what do I want to make now? Probably some tools. Gotta figure out where I'm supposed to be getting that sulfur from in this one. And I want to find the other fragments of the mobile vehicle bay. Oh, nice. I'm assuming that crystalline sulfur is going to be something I have to find in like a cave, or potentially even an outcrop. Let's see. If they're putting the crystalline sulfur in so early on in this one, I guess that means they don't have the cave sulfur with the crash fish, which is nice because those things are super annoying early game. I will say this game does seem like it could kind of be more of a DLC than like standard release game. Just in the sense, it feels like I'm playing Subnautica, which, like, on one hand is definitely nice because Subnautica is a fantastic game, but also I feel like if you're going to make a sequel to your game, it shouldn't feel exactly the same and just look different. It seems, I don't think lazy is the right word for it, but just like they could have done more. And they're still working on it, so there's a decent chance that that'll get better. But as it stands right now, it doesn't quite feel different enough from the original. Oh, that clipping is not great. I think I've already been through all that. Okay. So I want to find a decent cave to explore a little bit to try and find more sulfur. Or not more sulfur, some sulfur. Brine wing. Oh, okay, I'm frozen. That's no good. How long is that gonna last? Because, I'm gonna drown. Okay. That was an interesting discovery. Gotta make sure I keep my distance from those guys. Alright, there's an oxygen plant there. Good to know. What are you? Oh, a sea monkey nest. Okay. Nope, that's a crash fish. Okay. Oh, there's another. Jesus. Okay. Thought I wouldn't have to deal with them. Guess I thought wrong. Where did the crash fish come out of then? What are you? Huh. A spinner fish. Okay. Where did the crash fish come from? I don't see any, like, plants or anything they could have come out of. Is there anything else on this that I can scan? Doesn't look like it. That's a shame. Seems like it lags a little bit when you come up from underwater, which I want to say the original one did too, so I'm not hugely surprised by that. but it'd be nice if they fixed that before making a second game. Lot of sea glide fragments everywhere. I have found one fragment that was not a sea glide fragment so far. Oh, there's another sea glide fragment. You don't look friendly. Oh, you especially don't. A brute shark. Okay. My inventory's full? Of what? Titanium and ribbon plants. Okay. So I guess we're gonna go make a bunch of batteries. Because I'm pretty sure, if I had to guess, I'd say there's not another use for ribbon plants. Just like with the acid mushrooms in the first game. I think there might have been one other use, but I don't think it mattered for a very long time. I need that because my health is not looking so great. Okay. Alright, back to looking for sulfur, if I will ever find it. Hey, I'm not even gonna get that. I'll leave that for in case I need a couple pieces of extra titanium at some point. So, I've found two types of outcrops so far, and both of them give either titanium or one other thing, which is a bit different from the last game, where the first ones would give you either titanium or copper, just like the first ones here, but then you've got the second one that'll give you titanium or lead. Lead in the last one, you had to, the outcrop that it came in gave like 4 or 5 different things, if I remember correctly. Nothing in here. Oh, those are some of those guys that froze me. Ice fruit plant. Can I take a piece? I sure can. I need some air. Remember, so the weather system is totally new. No matter what And the last one, the weather was always sunny with some clouds. Oh, there's a crash fish. Okay. Oh, alright. So I guess they just took out the cave sulfur altogether and just replaced it with crystalline sulfur. It looks like the air bladder in this one will only take you so far up. They didn't change the texture inside of the sulfur plant, so it still looks just like the cave sulfur from the last game. Yeah, okay, so this game definitely is unfinished. Like, there's no arguing with that. I mean, so far it's still fun. It's just, it could certainly be a lot more polished. Oh. Alright. Let's see about getting out of here. I've got a couple pieces of sulfur now. And start heading back that way. Don't know why I'm trying so hard to make a repair tool right now, because I don't have anything that needs to be repaired. But might as well get it ready for when I do. Alright, so that's going to take a piece of silicone rubber, which I think I have. Yep. They didn't put any image in for the ice fruit when it's in your inventory, which I feel like... I know it's an unfinished game, but that should be done before you implement it. If it's something I can put in my inventory, it should have an icon for my inventory before it's implemented. Oh. I could have sworn it stole my flashlight. I guess not. How have I not noticed that until now? Okay. Alright, let's put down some storage outside of the life pod. Just to, free up some of our inventory space a little bit. What the hell? Oh my god, it just threw everything everywhere. Rather than actually putting it in the box like I wanted it to. Hope I got all my stuff. It's ridiculous. Let me try that one more time. Okay, they put the drop button there. That was the button to switch containers in the last game, so I keep hitting that button first. But that's just, what a terrible thing to do. Switch your switch container button with your drop button. Ugh, okay. Yeah, so the more I play this, the more problems I'm having with it. It seems. Don't know if I'll be able to stream this for too long without getting upset with the game. But we're gonna keep going for now. because I still want to at least be. I want to at least get the mobile vehicle bay made by the end of this stream. Hopefully get a vehicle made too, but at least the bay. Oh, there's that noise again. Keep forgetting that in this one I have to continuously look up to make sure that when I go up to get air, I'm not just going to hit an iceberg. It's going to take some real getting used to. What just hit me? It said it was a symbiote, I think? Whatever. I haven't gotten anything about like life pods or anything, which is how you got a lot of the basic fragments that you would need to build, to like start building some stuff in the first one. So I guess they just want me to explore and hope that I find them, which, like, that's fine, I guess. It's just annoying. And like, if you're going to annoy your fan base, at least do it once they've already established that they like the game. Don't do it right at the beginning. It just seems like bad marketing. Sea glide fragment. They made sure to put those fragments wherever you might find them. Can't do much of anything, it seems, without running across a sea glide fragment or two.
New creature discovered.
I've already scanned the boomerang. Hey, a sea glide fragment. Great. Definitely, as it stands, doesn't come anywhere near living up to its predecessor. Just, I'd say it's not less challenging, but they really, like, changed what was challenging about it. Because, I mean, I've been attacked by, I think, 4 creatures so far. I'm an hour in. And the point of the game was never combat. So, with that in mind, you shouldn't really just throw the new player straight into getting attacked by things. At least not things that can kill you easily, like the thing that froze me for such a long time. Like, if that had lasted any longer, I would have drowned. And they made the Sea Glide so easy to get, and I remember in the first one I had to do a bunch of exploring as well as, like, check out distress calls from like 2 or 3 different abandoned life pods to get the blueprint for the Sea Glide. Whereas this one, I got my Sea Glide, not only the blueprint, but I had it built in like 30 minutes. It took me no exploration. I haven't gone to any like distress calls or anything. So, I mean, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Like, the whole point of the distress calls and everything in the first one was, that's how you got started with the actual story of the game. Whereas in this, they're just, like, I think I've gotten 1 story message so far. And, let's see what it was. Sounds like a distress call. If I investigate, I'll use caution. And then it doesn't tell you where it came from or anything. So why put the challenge in that? In the very first part of the story you're gonna give to your new players. It's ridiculous. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright. So, still looking for mobile vehicle bay fragments, still finding tons of Sea Glide fragments. They're everywhere. It's absolutely ridiculous. But, I want to talk to somebody from the studio. I want to know what they were thinking. This very well could have been a DLC. And I know it's not finished, but there are so many core aspects of it, even, that are so deeply flawed right now, that I just can't see it, like, fully improving on it. Another Sea Glide fragment. The only new things that it seems like they did well at this point would be some of the new creatures. This salt is floating. It's not on the ground. It's a salt deposit, but it is not coming from anything. It seems like they did the new creatures well. I think having that sort of ray-like creature be friendly and allow you to ride it is a really great idea. I think the sea monkeys stealing things from you and taking them back to their nests is also an awesome idea. I love the penguins, and I like the icebergs. I like the fact that there's a lot of land to explore as well as ocean in this one. It's not exactly what the game's about, it seems, but it's a nice addition, nonetheless. But I mean, that's 2 good things that they've done new, and I couldn't tell you how many complaints there were. So I'm going into this game with no prior knowledge. That's what I did when I streamed the original Subnautica game, and it's what I decided to do with this one because it just felt right for a sequel, to kind of keep the same formula for when I'm streaming it. What? Oh, it was old. Okay. So all of my knowledge just about of the original game and this one just come from what I've played. And like, I can only ever describe the original Subnautica as a masterpiece. I think that game's incredible. I just finished the story on hardcore like last week, and I couldn't wait to pick this one up and give it a try too, to, you know, just have something else to go to now that I had finished the original. And it's hugely disappointing. And like, I'm sure parts of it'll get better because it is in early access. They haven't released the full version of the game yet. I just can't see how much better they can make it at this point because there's so many like integral things that are just wrong with it. There we go. I hear Crusher. Ooh, got a data pad. Not a data pad. That's not what that is. Okay. Alright, so now I just need one more piece of the mobile vehicle bay. Is that a grav trap? Because that's what it looks like. Yeah. A couple of those. Alright.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay. Found some fragments that weren't sea glide fragments, which is, what is that? Looks like an oil rig that somebody forgot to finish building. TBD. That's another huge problem. I can't believe that they're... like, they've got a name for it. Why didn't they put it... Ugh. It's astounding to me that they've put things in the game without, like, they've fully implemented them without even taking a second to put on an icon for in your inventory or a name for when you're looking at it, even though they've got a name for it. Like, it's crazy. Is there anything else for me up here? It looks like a power cell charger from the last one. What's up, y'all? Oh my god, there are babies. That's great. Alright, that makes this game a bit better. So far, I think the baby penguins are one of the biggest positive things I have to say about this game right now. Because no matter how fucked up the rest of the game is, those things are cute. No denying that one. Alright. You know, I don't think I made a single grav trap the entirety of my playthrough in the first one, so I might try that out on this run. And put some more stuff away. That's full, so I guess I'll have to go into the storage chest outside. Okay. Off to find the final piece of the mobile vehicle bay. Turn the lights off on this thing, hopefully conserve a bit of power.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, there's those brute sharks again. I love the design of this game from what I've seen so far. I think these like almost tentacle like bridges are super cool. And I love the luminescent barnacles that coat the undersides of them. I think that looks fantastic. Oh, hey, what do we got here? I just can't really, like, bring myself to fully support this game in its current state. Also, it warns you about the weather, and then first of all, it tells you to seek shelter. It doesn't tell you when that weather that it warned you about is done. And also, from what I've experienced, just like going up for air during that hazardous weather that it warns you about, nothing actually happens. So, I mean, what's the point? Like, I like that they added a weather aspect. I just want to see it be of some more use. I'm gonna need to find silver to make that. That's a cool new tool, though. A mineral detector. I think, I mean, I assume it's like a mobile version of this scanner room. I'm sure it's not quite as powerful or anything, but for what it is, that seems like it'd be fairly useful. I feel like I'm never gonna find a third piece to the mobile vehicle bay. And like, if I hadn't just started my very first time playing this game, maybe I'd look it up. But it's so soon. It's so soon to look something up. To have to look something up, really. Like, it shouldn't be easy to find, but I shouldn't have to spend such a long in-game time to find such a basic blueprint. Like, I'd be fine spending that long finding blueprints for the vehicles that I could make with the vehicle bay, but just for the vehicle bay itself, it seems kind of ridiculous. What are you? Sea truck fragment. So, like I said, I didn't look anything up about this. I have heard about the sea truck, and I can't say my hopes for it are all that high. Just because I see it as kind of like they tried to make a replacement for the Cyclops, but I absolutely love the Cyclops. That as soon as I built one in my last game, I took that thing just about everywhere I could. It was just such a useful vehicle, seeing as you could build things inside of it. So I had a battery charger in there, I had a fabricator, I had a medical kit fabricator. Like, that thing, I had little to no use for my actual base other than storage and farming some certain plants after I managed to get my Cyclops. And alien containment. Because I had, like, multiple 3-story tall aquariums of alien containment in my base. So I'm not I am not holding out much hope at all for the Cyclops. Like, it very well could be great. It just doesn't really seem like it at this point. I just want to be able to build a vehicle bay. That's all I want right now. There we go. Okay.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, I got my power cell blueprint. That's good. I made a couple of extra batteries just for that, so... Because I doubt they changed the recipe for it, so which means I should already have everything it takes to make one. Let's see, looks like I've used this battery the most, because it doesn't matter how much charge it has in it. When you make a power cell, that power cell is going to come out full. So I want that. And then, bang. Alright. Titanium ingot, lubricant, and a computer chip. Okay. That's going to be annoying, making a computer chip, considering I haven't found a single piece of silver yet. And, oh, don't need it. Okay, thought I needed a wiring kit for a computer chip. Gold. Gold. Great, even better. Alright, we're going to put that power cell away along with the other materials I've got on me. At some point I'll name this, these storage containers, but not sure when. Also, I could be wrong, but I feel like in the original, if my inventory was open because I was going through a storage container, I could still eat or drink things that were in my inventory as long as they weren't in the storage container. I might be wrong about that. That's just how I remember it. So, but if I'm right, what a stupid thing to change. Like, if they were already able to make it like that, that's so much more convenient. And it's not like doing it this way adds any challenge or anything, or any realism. If they did change that, then it's just laziness from what I can tell. They just didn't want to program it like that. I don't know. I don't know how to make a video game. So, all of my complaints very well could be bullshit. But, after putting, like, I don't know, 60-ish hours into their last game in the course of like 2 weeks. I was really hoping for more out of this one. Should I leave that? Yeah. I think the Sea Glide is a lot less useful in this, and really the fins don't even seem that useful either. I think after this stream there's a decent chance that I won't be playing this game much again until they've done a lot more work to it. So yeah, let's see what happens if I stay in this hazardous weather for a little bit. My temperature's dropping slowly, very slowly. Nothing to really be concerned about from what it looks. Considering I'm guessing it'll go right back up. So it's just oxygen except for when I'm in the air. And I've got a lot more of it. I'd like to know why they made the temperature drop by 1 per second when the oxygen drops at the same speed, but it only updates the actual amount you have every 3 seconds. Like, what's the point of doing them differently like that? I doubt there is a point. I wish it was better. I really do. Okay, so the propulsion cannon is like, that's a mid-game tier tool right there, and they're leaving fragments of it out fucking 10 meters away from a Sea Glide fragment. That just seems wrong. Like, that just doesn't sit right with me, I guess. Let's see. Looks like a grav trap piece. I really just need some silver. I wonder if that mineral detector can detect things that are still inside of deposits. Because that was the one thing the scanner couldn't do. And it seems like deposits are your really only way of getting materials right now in this one. So it'd be nice if they at least did that. Or that's all they do, maybe. Who knows? Let's see what it took to make that thing. Tools. Oh, okay. Silver, of course. So I need gold and silver. To make things that I don't know how useful they're even going to be to me right now. They want me to find all kinds of different outcrops, but they make them ridiculous to try and find. Oh, that's a really pretty fish. Wow, okay. The air bladder seems to work a bit faster than it did in the last one. But, like, I didn't ever even have an issue with how fast it did work. Like, why is that what they changed? I don't need lead. I have zero use for that right now. Oh, crash fish. A couple of them. Okay. Oh, that's one of the things that bit me earlier. And I caught it. Teach him a lesson.
New creature discovered.
I don't know if the stream picked up that lag and where my entire hotbar just disappeared for a second and then came back. That was interesting. Just the whole HUD, actually. Not just the hotbar. I think it is neat that they made one of the small food fish something that could attack you. He bit me, I bit him right back. It seems like the shallows in this game are... they're just a lot less, like, useful than they were in the last game. There's nothing aside from titanium and copper that you can really get here. You can find the ribbon plants, sure, but, like, if you're looking for any kind of metals, you've got one kind of outcrop from what I've seen, and that gives you the two earliest metals, and then fucking good luck finding the rest of it. I would just really like to find some more redeeming qualities in this game. I don't want to dislike this, but that's really, it's like they just aren't giving me many other options right now. Oh. I feel like they made the crash fish faster, but that might just be me. I'm not gonna try and blame that on them. Not yet, at least. Is that blood oil? Root pustule. We'll take it. Don't know what it is. Don't know what it's for. But why not? Oh, great. Oh, what do we have here? Chance of gold. There we go. We got our piece of gold. That's good. That means we'll be able to make a computer ship. Got away from that one. Okay, let's look for some table coral and then see about making the mobile vehicle bay. Was there no table coral on the way back? Gotta be some of it around somewhere. Unless they for some reason decided to make that less common. Another decision I wouldn't fucking understand. Yeah, why is it so hard to find a piece of table coral? That doesn't make sense. At least in the shallows, you could find that stuff literally anywhere. And it didn't become a problem until you got late game, and chances are by then you had moved your base away from the shallows. So you had to at least do a little bit of searching for it. But now I just can't find any. I know I've come across a few pieces in the hour and a half now that I've been playing, but I mean nothing like it should be, really. Let's not drown. Come on now. Give me something. I just need 2 table coral samples. That's not even a whole piece of table coral. Is it down here? No. I've been over here, right? Yeah. Is there any table coral here? No, doesn't look like it. What's this stuff? Shelf coral. Okay. Cliff plants. Oh, I was going to scan those earlier when I got attacked by the brute sharks. This is just disappointing, really. And I wish it wasn't. I wish I wasn't disappointed with this. Every part of me wanted to love this just as much as I did the original. And it's just so much fucking worse. Like, I've never done a game review aside from, like, just reviews through the Steam store, but this one here, I think this one, I'm gonna need to, like, sit down and just do a video on it. Probably end up doing that tomorrow, because this, what a, oh my god, I can't even like find the words right now to explain how I'm feeling. I said earlier that that this felt too much like the same game as the first one, like it should be a DLC. And while I think that's true, I think what is different about it just makes it worse. Like, I think one of the only improvements I have found so far is visuals. The visuals are fantastic. They look great, aside from the screen just kind of clipping out in the top half every now and then, just for a second. It doesn't do it long. It's a fraction of a second, really, but it's annoying. I just wish that it wasn't so fucked. You know, like, I just want it to be good. It doesn't even have to be great. Not yet. But how are you gonna, like, advertise this so much and have it be a piece of crap? Like, I should have listened to the Steam reviews before I bought this. There we go. Finally, a fucking piece of table coral. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? So the table coral, you only get one sample out of that now? Because that's fucking ridiculous. You could get 4 or 5 out of them in the last one. And they decided to make it so much harder to find and then make it so you can only get one piece out. What a fucking ripoff. This is the least fun I've ever had while streaming anything. Like, I'm just upset at this point. The sky is really pretty in this shot, though. Looks kind of like a dragon. The way the lights are lined up. You got a wing, a head, a wing. There's another positive to this game, I guess. The lights in the sky. They look nice. Still just goes back into visuals, but whatever. I'll take what I can get. Fuck, I'm annoyed. Okay. What do I need now? The titanium ingot and the lubricant. Okay. Where did I put the lubricant? I know I made some. Oh, I used it. That's right. That's on me. Do I have an extra battery on me? No. After I put up this mobile vehicle bay and take a look at it real quick once it's actually functional, I've got to end the stream there. I can't keep playing this.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, well. I can't believe I've been playing this game for close to 2 hours. I wish I hadn't been. What's that? Oh, that's just the rubber. Okay. Whatever.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, let's see.
Dangerous weather approaching.
Okay.
Seek shelter.
Seek shelter. Alright, well. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna butcher your name, but thank you for following Agmuski. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry for the way I said that. And I'm sorry that you watched this for such a long time. Planning on putting up a video review of it on my YouTube channel tomorrow. You can find the link to that on my Twitch profile. I'd really appreciate you checking it out when it's up. Sorry.